Hello and welcome to this video. The Europa League draw has just finished and I have one question for all of you. What have Celtic done to deserve that group? Absolutely horrific group for Celtic. But the Europa League draw is done and today I will be discussing who has drawn who and when the games are going to be taking place and things like that. So if you do enjoy this video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Very close to 4,700 subscribers, so I'd love to be able to hit that this weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. So the first thing is the calendar for all of these games and when they'll be played, because they are split for around 5 to 6 o'clock kickoff British time, and then an 8 o'clock kickoff as well, or a 8:05 kickoff. So they have two different time slots just so they can get all of these games in, because it is a much bigger competition than the Champions League, of course. So that will be released later this evening, Friday the 2nd of October. The final of this will be held in Gdansk in Poland, so that is something to consider as well. And there's some really great sides in this draw, and we'll get in. So Group A is Roma from Italy, Young Boys, Cluj from Romania, and CSK Sofia as well. So that's Group A. You'll be expecting Roma to be very pleased with that group. Group B, a dream group for Dundalk of Ireland, who will be going to the Emirates Stadium to be taking on Arsenal, one of the biggest clubs in England. They'll certainly be able to look forward to that one for sure. They will also be playing Rapid Vienna of Australia and Molde, who are from Norway, who had a lot of success under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who's now manager of Manchester United, and probably will be back in this competition come the knockouts, because they have had a terrible Champions League draw. Group C, there's some good sides in this one. Leverkusen was the pot one. Next out was Slavia Prague. Hapoel Beersheva were out next, and then Nice were the final team out. So a good group, that Group C. Group D, we find another British team as well. Benfica were the first out. Very good side. Stanley Liège were next. Then we find Rangers, who got through of their group, beating Galatasaray. And then Lech Poznan from Poland, who famously did that chant where they all turn around and grab arms with each other, or grab each other's like around the arm. So they did that. I don't know if you remember Man City doing that back in 2011 sort of time, but that is them. Group E is PSV, PAOK, Granada, who are in this competition, I think, for the first time, and Omonia from Cyprus are also in that group. So it's PSV, PAOK, Omonia, and Granada for Group E. Napoli are out in Group F. This is a really good group as well. Real Sociedad are next. AZ Alkmaar from the Netherlands, and then Rijeka from Croatia. That finishes Group F. Nice group there. We have another English team, this time in Group G. Braga were out first from Portugal. Then we find Brendan Rodgers' side, Leicester City, who I feel will be relatively pleased with this group. AEK Athens from Greece were the third side out, and then Zora Luhansk from Russia were the fourth team out. Leicester, for me, will be relatively pleased with that, I think. They should be able to get through that group. There'll be some tough games, Athens and Braga, but they should be able to get into the top two, in my opinion, to be able to progress to the next round of the Europa League. Celtic, as I mentioned at the top of the video, Celtic have had a horrendous draw. They were in pot one, so they were hoping to get a good draw, but unfortunately that did not happen. Sparta Prague were the first team out from the Czech Republic, of course. Then a team covered in glory over the years, AC Milan, who have won multiple Champions League since I've been alive, and Serie A's and things like that. So they have such a great history. And then Lille from France was the final team in. And for me, Celtic aren't going to win the Europa League. You know, I don't think that's going to be a shock to anyone. But what a group, you know, taking AC Milan to Celtic Park and Lille to Celtic Park. It'd be great. It'd be a shame there'd be no fans there, because Celtic Park, you know, Celtic creates such an amazing atmosphere in the ground, particularly on these European nights. So that's really disappointing. But a great draw for Celtic. If they were to get through that draw, that would be absolutely unbelievable. Group I were next, and Villarreal were out first from Spain, joined by Karabag. Maccabi Tel Aviv were out next, and final it was Şehirspor from Turkey. this group is quite an open one. I think Villarreal should go through, but the other three teams could any of those teams could go through. Carabao will fancy their chances for sure. And the next and final British team out were Spurs, who came out in Group J with Ludogorets, Lask and Royal Antwerp. Now for me, this is a good group for Tottenham. Tottenham have a lot of games to play. They've already played a ruck of games in Europa League qualifying. They've also had the Carabao Cup to contend with, as well as the league. This allows them to be able to have a sort of decent group, knowing that they should be able to qualify. I feel like that is what they wanted. Group K is CSK Moscow, Dynamo Zagreb, Feyenoord, Wolfsberger from Austria, not Wolfsburg, who are from Germany. And I believe the Wolfsberger manager from last season is now at Barnsley, so that's an interesting bit of news there. So good group. There could be either of these sides could go through. You do expect CSK Moscow, Feyenoord to be doing relatively well in that group. And then Group L is Ghent, Red Star Belgrade, who I'm going to call Red Star Belgrade. Sorry if that's not the correct name, but the name that they put on screen is just unpronounceable. I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce that at all. I'm so sorry. But Red Star Belgrade are the team. And then Hoffenheim are also in that group, who have been in the Champions League in recent seasons. They were fancying their chances in this Europa League campaign this season, in my opinion. And then Slaven Liberec from Czech Republic make up the group. So overall, I think most of the British teams will be happy. Arsenal should be able to get through. I feel like Dundalk, even though they're from Ireland, will be very pleased because they get to go to Arsenal. I think it'll be very tough to get to qualify from that group, but it'll be a great occasion to take on Arsenal, not only at home but away as well at the Emirates Stadium. Next team was Scotland with Rangers, and they had Poznan, Liège and Benfica. Now for me, this is a potential group where they could qualify, definitely. You'd expect Benfica to be the top dogs in this, but Rangers definitely have a stake in that second place. Leicester were the next British team out with Braga, Athens and Luhansk from Russia. For me, they'll be aiming to qualify as well. They should be aiming for that second place, if not first place, with Braga, Athens and Luhansk. I think they've got a great chance there. Celtic are with the next out. Really tough group with Lille and AC Milan and Prague. Great to see how they get on. And I really do like covering Celtic on the channel and all the other teams as well. So I will probably be doing some Europa League coverage as well, because I don't work on Thursdays, so I should be less tired rather than the start of the week. So I should be covering some Europa League football, all being well. Tottenham were the final team out, and I feel like they'll be happy with theirs. As I said, Ludogorets, Lask and Antwerp. I'm sure Lask will give them a really, really good game, but Tottenham should be able to get through even under Mourinho. So we're just going to cover when these games will be taking place. So the playoffs have just finished and the draw has just taken place. So match day 1 is on the 22nd of October. Match day 2 is the 29th of October. Match day 3 is the 5th of November. Remember the 5th of November. Next is 26th of November, 3rd of December, and then the final round is on the 10th of December. So very, very tightly packed in. You know, you've got two in the space of just over a week, and then you have another one the week after, and then a break, which I think is a international break as well, is involved in that. That's why there's such a long break. And then once again, it's every week. So it's going to be packed in for the Europa League. Same sort of scheduling with the Champions League as well. It's going to be wall-to-wall action in Europe and in domestic football as well, which is all nice. After that, 14th of December is the draw for the round of 32, which will be taking place at the end of February, 18th and 25th of February for those legs. And the round of 16 draw is the 26th of February with 11th and 18th of March. Quarterfinals is the 8th of April and the 15th of April. The draw taking place on the 19th of March. Semi-finals is the 29th of April and the 6th of May. And the final will be the 26th of May 2021. So it's going to be a great tournament. It's going to be so much football to look forward to, and I hope you can join me on the journey. If you did enjoy this video, let me know with a like and subscribe if you are new. Sorry there was no graphics. just didn't know how to get it all done really quickly and be able to upload the video as fast as I would like. But thank you so much for sticking with me. I really do appreciate it. If you did enjoy, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. My name is Mike, and I will see you soon.